EFF and DA councillors in Tshwane have opened criminal cases against each other after a brawl in council. On Thursday, councillors from both parties clashed over the ongoing workers' strike in the capital city. Godwin Ratikwane is EFF Tshwane caucus chief whip, and he joins us now for more. Thank you very much for your time this afternoon. Let's start with confirmation. So has the EFF laid criminal charges against some members of the DA?
Good afternoon to the viewers and yourself. Yes, we have laid charges on Thursday because our councillor was actually attacked while embarking on a peaceful protest. Not only him, but the DA is a violent party that actually uses the system. And in this time around, they actually used their bodyguards to try and assault our people. So you've got self-appointed bodyguards there in the caucus DA that will try by all means that when we're having a peaceful protest, they will attack our members and guard and do some form of a chain around the mayor, who is actually well protected. He's one of the protected people in Tshwane currently, highly protected.
Perhaps let's just take a step back and get your version of events. What did you witness in terms of how the brawl started?
Yes, so basically we've got a situation in the city of Tshwane. We are stuck. The mayor and his executive, they are not willing to resolve the issue of the workers. There is mismanagement of the strike. And as a result, as political activists, we had to stage a protest. Now, only to the streets and to the poor communities. It also belongs in parliament, it belongs in legislature, it belongs in council. So we held placards to say that fix this issue, pay the increases, and make sure that you reinstate the workers that you have dismissed after you've took the law into your own hands. Then what then happened was that the self-appointed bodyguards of the mayor formed a human chain, and then one of them then attacked our member actually while he was holding that paper. The councillor while he was holding that paper to say pay the workers, and then that was his only sin. Then he was assaulted, and then they come back now and they say the assault was done by the EFF. But the EFF, the only weapon they had on their hands was a placard.
The city of Tshwane, more so the mayor, Celia Brink, has time and again said that they cannot afford what is being asked of the city. They simply do not have the money to do so. And so the EFF's insistence that these workers come back and that they get, as you said, the monies and the raises due to them. Have you satisfied yourselves that the city indeed does have the money?
Why would a city that doesn't have money plan to have a deputy mayor that is going to be paid well over 5 million? Why do we have a deputy mayor report that is sitting with them? They are trying to appease Action SA, and they want to tell the poor workers that are earning 7,000 rand or 5,000 rand or 10,000 rand that there is no money for their increase. But they want to pay somebody else 500,000. They want to give them a properly furnished, paid for bathroom suit. They want to give them full staff complement. They want to give them blue lights. And then the workers must agree with that. Number two, if the city does not have money, why is the city still having a lot of unnecessary tenders that could easily be set aside so that we can focus on the core business of the city? And also, why should only the workers take the pinch in this particular time? Why do we even have collective bargaining in this particular country if we're going to undermine it all the time? We can't undermine collective bargaining. The bargaining council, once it resolves on the issue, it is only the bargaining council that can say don't pay the increases. Now, what happened in the city of Tshwane is that the mayor unilaterally, before even there is an exemption approval of this particular increase not to be paid to the workers, he had already implemented that particular exemption on his own before the application for exemption was processed by bargaining council. So what kind of mediocrity is that? Where you implement something, then you apply for it later.
Thank you very much for your time this afternoon. Godwin Ratikwane, EFF Tshwane caucus chief whip. Court